All right, hey guys, it's John from Chaotic Commander, and today we have an awesome lineup of decks for you guys to enjoy. So today, this is the debut of my post the Enchanter deck. I just built this deck. It's, just an enchantment deck. Never really had much success with enchantment decks, but it's a deviation from my normal token deck that I like to play. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. We're not gonna play any of the chaos rules today. It's just gonna be a normal game of Commander, and we are going to introduce our guests. Let's start with Kyle.
Hi everybody, Cowboy Kyle. You can generally find me at events, particularly in the Northeast or the Southeast. I like to play Magic. I am trying to be a good person. I'm playing Velomachus Reanimator, but I'm not going to be reanimating things like Elishnorn or Praetors. I'm going to be getting things like Zatalpa and Drac. Hopefully we have a good time.
Oh, nice.
I've never played this deck yet.
Oh, that's right, yeah. There's a lot of new decks being debuted tonight. And next up we have Proud Nerd.
Yes, hello, proud_nerd_1 on Twitter. Thank you for having me back. Tonight I am playing Sidar Jabari of Zalfir. This is the Knight Commander from the Precon with some upgrades.
Nice. I really do like that Precon. I thought it was a lot of fun when I first got it. And last but definitely not least, we have Cole.
Hey guys, good to see you. It's Cole from the Urcast podcast, or Love and Mana on Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to be playing Gandalf the Grey. I am not debuting this deck. It's a deck that I've been playing a lot this year. So I'm hoping to conjure up some cheap tricks and have a great game.
All right, and we've already resolved mulligans and determined who gets to go first. So Proud Nerd, take us away.
Yeah, I will draw a card. I will play an unclaimed territory, choosing Knight as the creature type.
Crazy.
And I will pass.
Paul, your turn, bud.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to draw, and I'm going to play a Temple of Epiphany. It enters tapped on pass turn.
All right, I will draw. That is funny. I'll play an island and just pass there.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Sweet spell. Play a mountain. I will play a Codex Shredder. I'll pass.
All right, turn one, please. Nice.
Yeah, gotta do something.
All right.
I will play a swamp, and I will play a Changeling Outcast.
That's a knight.
It is. Unfortunately, it is not a knight for unclaimed territory purposes, but it is a knight for Sidar Jabari purposes. I will pass.
All right. I'm going to play an island, and then I'm going to pay a red and 1 for Share the Spoils.
I love that card so much.
So we're all going to exile the top cards of our library, and it'll be accessible once on your turn. You can pick one card. If you cast a spell, you have to replace it. Oh, man.
Okay.
That's
nice.
That's a bummer.
Curse of Exhaustion. Oh, damn.
Talisman of Progress.
And Soul Ring.
Alrighty, cool. Will.
And that's my turn. I'll go ahead and pass.
Alright, I will draw. I guess I'll just play Plains. Let's see. I guess I'll just go ahead and tap the Plains for your Soul Ring. Easy mana, I will replace it. It is a Blind Obedience. God dang it. Oh, I can... No, I can't. Dang it.
You only cast once per turn.
Yeah, one out of the pile at a time.
Okay. Yep. So, I will go ahead and pass and draw a Soul Ring.
Alright, I will mill myself, mill a mountain. Right. I will play a plains, and I will play the Blind Obedience.
Alright.
Nice.
In response,
I
will tap, and I'm going to spell stutter that.
Sure, I've drawn it. Cool.
So that goes to the graveyard right now. Blind Obedience goes to the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll get replaced.
Seismic Monstrosaur joins the pile.
I really wanted that Blind Obedience. That was going to be like my first go-to off of freaking post. Dang it. Alright.
Yeah, that's a very annoying card.
Yeah.
It is. It is very annoying.
Yeah, so that's
I'm all done.
Alright.
pretty sad.
Tap, draw. I will play an island.
Cole, you are a daring person to play Share the Spoils on webcam.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I did think about it, but I think it's a fun card. So.
Oh, I totally agree. I love the card.
I'm going to tap 2 for my talisman, which will then... I exile it right away, right?
Yep, right off the top.
Unsettled Mariner. And then I will tap those 2 for... And because you played a Share the Spoils, I'm going to hit you for...
Okay.
Nice.
I will get my Sidar Jabari trigger, I will draw, and I will discard a Knight of the White One.
What is the last card in the pile? There's Fury, Seismic Monstrosaur, Unsettled Mariner, and...
Curse of Exhaustion. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Someone's gonna get tired later.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I shouldn't have played my talisman. Oh well, pass.
All right. Go ahead and play my land. I'm going to tap an island. Is it where we're bounce
Yep.
the island back to my hand? Then I'm going to tap my Temple of Epiphany. I'm going to cast the Unsettled Mariner.
Yeah.
And I'll replace it. Wow, with a expropriate.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
little
Oh.
great.
Well,
All right.
cheese. Okay, that's great stuff. Great
And then
stuff.
I'll pass.
I will untap.
I really wanted that Unsettled Mariner.
I will play yet another plane. I'll tap the Soul Ring and a Plains. I'm going to cast Eye of Osier Taj. It's just tap to add a mana of any color. Then I guess I'll tap 3. I'm going to play Curse of the Restless Dead. I'm going to enchant... Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll enchant Coal. So every time you play land, I get to create a 2/2 black zombie with Decay.
Sweet.
Yeah. So you're cursed, and then I'll just pass the turn.
All right. I'll mill myself. We get Zatalpa in the bin.
Nice.
Noise.
That curse.
What's
We'll play
under
a
the seismic monster sword?
Fury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Recently banned from other formats. I'll play a Thriving Bluff, the Guildgate. I'm done.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry, but the Unsettled Mariner, just for the future, you have to pay 1 if you target me with a spell or ability for that curse.
Oh, whoops.
Well, we'll get there.
Should have said something sooner, bud.
I was a little busy, making the that's what I'm saying for the future. It was my bad.
Untap. Draw. Play an Arcane Sanctum tapped.
Mhm.
And I will 1, 2, 3, 4 for my commander.
Do you have any knights in your yard right now?
I have a Knight of the White Orchid,
Oh, nice.
but I get the draw and discard trigger before he deals damage. So
Sure. Yeah.
I will move to combat and I will send 1 at John.
Yeah.
Trigger. I will draw and I will discard a Midnight Reaper. I will pass the turn.
This is gonna be a fun game. I do feel like it's a race to 9 mana or 7 mana, however much expropriate is.
Okay, I'm gonna play the.
That's a good thing John got the Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Which is going to make you a zombie. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Curse of Exhaustion. And John, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a curse of your own there. So you'll take the Curse of Exhaustion, and I'll replace it with a Remand, which is a counterspell that puts the spell back into that player's hand, and then you draw it.
Okay.
Sorry, John, you're tired.
It's alright.
It's been a long day.
Yep.
I will then move to combat. Kyle, do you have any untapped creatures? No, I don't.
I do not.
You're creatureless. I will swing 2 damage your way,
Ouch.
and I will pass.
For the record, if you kill someone with my creature, that counts as my win.
Good deal.
Interesting. Okay.
I like this. I like this setup. Like, all right. So now the goal is to get a creature from every player
Yeah.
and
Let's
then
see.
kill everybody at the same
Can't
time.
lose.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Pit of Offerings, and for the cards, I'm gonna exile Zatalpa, so I can produce white. I'm gonna exile Spell Stutter, so I can produce blue. And if I'm not mistaken, you have a black knight in your yard, right?
Midnight Reaper.
I will banish that, so I can produce all the colors I need.
That is
Nice.
annoying.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of it.
I
Yeah,
was gonna be flat.
I know. I'm gonna tap 4. I guess I gotta make it count. I'm gonna get out Post the Enchanter, my 1 spell of the turn.
Sure. I'll respond and mill myself if I can. A Dawn Charm.
All right, and then I guess I gotta move the combat. I'm gonna send my Decayed Zombie at Cole.
It's very fair. I'll take it.
And I will pass the turn. Makes sense.
We're gonna play a Plains, and we don't seem to be playing Enchantments, so I'm just gonna play the sneak attack. Don't worry about anybody. It's fine.
Damn.
I'll be done.
Holy crap. Okay.
It's just sneak
Can I
attack.
have,
Oh yeah.
can I have my Midnight Reaper back, please?
No, cannot. I'm sorry.
I will play a Command Tower, and then I think I'm just gonna do something crazy.
Do something crazy.
I'm gonna tap 7.
Psych riff.
No. I'm gonna play Invasion of New Phyrexia, where X equals 5.
Uh-huh.
So when it enters, I will make 5 2/2 white knights with Vigilance.
Oh,
And
God.
I will give it to... Who do I want to give it to?
Well,
I mean, I don't think anybody's in the business of blocking these days, so I don't think it really matters.
yeah, I think
No.
Cole has probably got the least amount of creatures in his deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Cole to
Interesting.
and then
I don't
I'm going
remember seeing
to.
this card.
I know. It's the first time I've actually gotten to play it. It flips into a Teferi.
I see that with a Knight emblem too.
Right. So I'm going to move to combat. I am going to send Changeling Outcast at the battle, and I'm going to send Sidar Jabari at Kyle.
I deserve it.
Attack trigger, I will draw, and I will discard Vona, Butcher of Magan. Then when Sidar Jabari deals damage, I will return Vona, Butcher of Magan to the battlefield.
All right. I have been Commander Ford.
And the invasion is now down to 5 toughness,
Wow.
or whatever you want to call it.
You cursed the wrong
That
player.
4. Is it...
No, it starts at 6, Changeling does 1.
Okay, cool.
Shit,
I will
curse the wrong player, bud.
pass the turn.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I was just excited to actually like tap out and play a battle because that's the first time I've played this battle.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever cast a battle cards either.
Oh, I like the explosive vegetation.
Oh yeah, it's like what is it? Invasion of Zendikar.
Sure, it's
I
green.
have the
Yeah.
I have the invasion of Tarsus in my process.
I think they're fun.
I'm gonna play a land, so John, you'll get spend 5. Kind of cast the Fury.
Yeah. All you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, his double strike, right?
Yeah, Fury is a 3/3 double strike.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just cast my commander Gandalf the Grey.
Okay.
He has like a couple of like modal effects. If I cast a spell, I can tap or untap a permanent. I can deal 3 damage to each opponent. I can copy that spell, or I have to put him back on top of my library. And I have to do all of those effects at some point or another. So eventually, his main goal is to blow up and then act like he don't know nobody. So that's basically.
Nice.
And I'll leave up a blocker and pass turn.
Okay. Turn. It's enough to cast the expropriate. But tap, white, blue, soul ring, for the council of 4.
Yeah.
Then
I have that in this deck too.
I will move towards the combats. I guess I'm just gonna post the Enchanter at Nerd because you don't have any flyers up for a little one.
I will take 1 commander damage.
And then I will trigger. Oh, it's an attack trigger, so I will resolve that. I will put a enchantment, 3 mana or less, onto the battlefield.
I'll respond
20
to
more,
the trigger. and build
20
myself
more hits from Posty, and I'm good.
another mount.
I'm just gonna grab Ristic Step,
Okay.
and then I'll pass the turn.
I figured it was going to be either that or Echo.
No, I don't have Ghost.
All right. Tap for red. Activate sneak attack. I would like to bring Drakuseth, a Maw of Flame, onto the battlefield.
Nice.
I'd like to activate sneak attack and bring in Dragon Mage. Both of these cool with everybody.
It's all good on my end.
Can't do anything about it. I'm tapped out.
I'd like to go to the combat set. All right. We're
We
gonna
let a
send
sneak
both,
attack hit the battlefield.
we're gonna send both at John because you have Ristic Study and a tutor. We're going to 4 Zur, 3 Sidar, and 3 the Outcast.
Nice.
All right. How much is it coming at me again?
That would be 13.
In the air?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go down to 26.
All right.
Discard,
When
draw
Dragon
7.
Mage hits, we discard our hand and draw 7. So I have a Sanitarium, Demolition Field, Lapse of Certainty, and an Inferno Titan.
I got a useless post sigil, Knight of Dove.
I have a Dire Tactics, a Smitten Swordmaster, a Guardian of Faith, and a Werefox Bodyguard.
For Brask, Jaya's Immolating Inferno, Thassa Deep Dwelling, and Pyromancer.
So we draw.
I was really
7.
hoping to have those cards still.
Yes.
You draw 7?
Draw 7.
Okie dokie.
All
And
right.
I did not draw a land in those 7 cards, so I should have played one out of my first hand. Whoopsie doodle. But I will play a Wayfarer's Bauble and pass both of these sacrificed.
All right. I will untap. I will play a Dark Slick Shores as my land. That enters tapped. I will tap 1 for a Soul Ring.
Ristic Study.
Yeah, you gotta pay for a stick.
I will pay for Ristic because I have extra money.
Let me do some math.
Apparently I can remember on other people's turns and not my own.
I'm not going to pay. I'm going to tap 3 for a Progenitor's.
John, you have a bunch of knights, or a bunch of more cards, I guess, because we all drew...
Oh,
not
oh,
knights, I guess.
I have
What is...
3, so you drew a second card. every one of you, so I'll draw 3 more.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
And it's not a May. Cool. And then you're about to cast a second spell, right? So I created 2/2 Knight.
No, you would only make one. You would draw 1 card.
Yeah, but
Because it's during their turn.
your second spell, right? You just cast your second spell for the
Yeah,
turn?
no,
But you'd only draw the 1 card.
You would only draw the 1 extra card from the Council of 4.
Okay, well then I did.
Because it's on their turn.
There you go. So I'll create
All
the
right.
Knight. Good, you good, you good.
Yeah, Progenitor's Icon. Pay for that risk. I'm also not going to pay for that risk.
Cool. All these cards I can't cast.
Yeah, because you can only cast 1 spell a turn, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, and I'm choosing Knight for the Progenitor's Icon.
Sure.
And then I'm going to tap 2 for a Chivalric Alliance. I am
sorry.
also not going to pay for that one. So whenever I attack with 2 or more creatures, I draw a card, and then I can tap 2 and discard a card. So you have Gandalf and my Unsettled Mariner.
Yes, sir.
I think what I'm going to do is just to be... I'm going to send Vona and... Actually, no. I'm just going to send all 5 Knights at my invasion, and I'm going to send Vona at Kyle.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So attack trigger, I guess I can stack them, right? However I want. So I'm going to do the Sidar Jabari trigger first. I will draw. I will discard a Sky Hunter Strike Force, and then I will draw for Chivalric Alliance.
I am ready to
so
proceed to damage.
Proceed to damage, or well, proceed to blockers.
I declare no block.
Okay, so I will gain 4 from Vona. The invasion will die, so I will flip it into Teferi. I'm going to immediately -2 him to get an emblem, giving all my knights +1/+0 and ward 1, which I have. And then I will pass it.
Such a weird game.
Yeah, it's been weird as hell. Okay.
We flipped the battle.
We did get to flip a battle. It's true. Well, are you gonna play land?
I'm so sorry. I play land. It's an island.
Get another zombie.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Frantic Search, and with Gandalf, I'm gonna go ahead and choose. John, are you gonna cast the Expropriate on your turn? Or are you gonna play land?
I'm not gonna. I wasn't planning on it. I mean, I could, but I wasn't planning on it.
All right.
I'm not a fan of extra turn spells.
Well, it's not an extra turn spell unless you want it to be. Just give me control.
It's an extra turn spell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, and so I'll draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards and untap up. And so for the copy solve, I'll draw 2.
Comfort 4.
Sorry.
Are you gonna pay for Ristic Study?
Oh,
Draw a card.
you know what? Yeah,
So I'll draw for the Council 4 and then draw for Ristic Study.
I'm gonna discard 2. It's a talisman and a land. And then in the second Frantic Search,
Oh shit! I did a
Tap your mana wrong.
No, I forgot that I can only activate Vona on my turn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and discard 2 land, and I have 3 floating, 2 blue and 1 red, and then I'll go ahead and tap 6, total of 9. I'll cast an extra turn spell.
All right, so I do
Expropriate.
have a response to that. I'm gonna
Okay,
tap for. Go ahead. What?
Well, just I also have a on cast.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Ice Out to counter it.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. So
I will on cast though.
So I will create another 2/2 Knight. I will lose 3 life.
And the Expropriate is replaced with a Primal Amulet.
Oh, I'm really mad at myself. I was gonna blow up that sneak attack.
And I'll just move to go ahead and pass my turn. I'll move through combat and then second phase.
Sneak attack is on the list of cards where I cannot complain when it goes away.
I just completely forgot that I had to activate Vona on my turn.
Alright, I will play an island as my land for turn.
Sorry, table. I could have blown up the sneak attack and I didn't.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to tap 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a Chimley, the Inner Sun. Spells I control can't be countered. At the beginning of my instep, discover 5.
Nice.
Okay.
I would like to respond to that.
Yeah.
I would like to attempt to Arcane Denial.
I can only cast 1 spell a turn, so I can't do anything about that.
And I will pay for...
Alrighty, so I will move to my instep, and I have a lot of things to get rid of. Land tax.
Mill myself, mill another mountain, continue to miss my land drops.
Wait, are we on Kyle's turn now?
We would like to be. He is going to his cleanup step, and I mill myself at the end of his turn.
Oh, at the end of his turn. Okay, because we have an Arcane Denial trigger at the start of your turn.
Right, I'm waiting.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I'll just go to planes. All right, and then I'm done cleaning up. So I will draw a card during your upkeep.
So you draw 2. You draw 2.
That's
I draw
right.
1.
Cool. Great. Wheel.
All right. So that's how we're going to do it, Jack, are we?
Judging by that evil laugh, I'm just going to apologize again for not blowing up a sneak attack.
No, it's a can't believe my luck truck. We're gonna discard or pay for. We're gonna big score. This to cost. I have to discard a card. I will discard a Sembertrod,
Okay.
and I will draw 2 and make 2 treasures.
So I will draw from the Council of 4. Are you going to pay for Rhystic Study?
I cannot.
So I will draw for Rhystic Study as well.
And I will still miss my land drop and continue to mill my lands. I will use the 2 treasures. I'll use the 2 treasures to crack the bauble, and I will pass.
Alright. I will untap.
I would recommend doing something on your turn if that is your desire.
Yeah. Well, now that I have reread the card and I know what it does, I will draw for turn. So what all is in the Share the Spoils pile right now?
I have a Fury and a Seismic Monster.
I have a Remand, which is a counterspell that draws you a card and puts the spell back in its owner's hand, and a Primal Amulet, which makes your instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast, and then flips into a land.
Both not particularly.
How much mana is Remand?
It's 2.
2. Okay.
But you can only share
You
the
can
your
only
turn.
do it on your turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just trying to get out in front of the share the spoils.
Right.
Alright. I'm going to start by plussing Fairy to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards unless I discard a creature card. I will discard a Wintermoor Commander. I will play Rafine's Tower tapped as my land for turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. I will recast my commander.
Are you going to pay for Study?
I'm not. I'm going to move to combat. Council of 4 is a 0/8, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright. I'm going to send Vona and 2 knights, or Vona and 3 knights at Corey, and I'm going to send 2 knights at Kyle.
Sure. 2 knights.
Attack trigger, I will draw, I will discard a swamp. Second attack trigger, I will draw.
You said 2 knights or 3 knights?
So you have Vona and 3 knights coming at you, so 4/4 and 3 2/2s.
I will draw for
And
the
then you
Council
have,
of...
and then you
You have an emblem.
it is a 5/4 and 3 3/2s. And then
Gotcha.
Kyle, you have 2 3/2s coming at you.
6/6. Go to 24.
I will block one of the knights and take the 11 damage.
Okay, so one of the knights will die. I will gain 5 life from Vona.
Sorry, yeah, with my Gandalf.
Yeah, she has 4 toughness.
Yes.
Alright, second main phase, I will tap Vona and pay 7 life to blow up the sneak attack. I can read my cards.
It's big fan of not making the same mistake twice.
Yeah, I try not to. I have 7 cards in hand, so I will pass my turn.
Little untapping.
I'll mill myself because I can. Just do it now instead of later. It's an evolving wild.
Nice. You didn't need that land.
No.
All right. Play an island.
I will create another zombie.
And then I think I'm going to play a little battle of my own.
Ooh.
It's a battle of wits.
4. I'm going to play the Invasion of Kaldheim. On ETB, I exile all the cards from my hand and then draw that many cards. And until the end of my next turn, I may play cards.
Okay.
So it's a Faithless Salvaging, a display of... Oh, I'm sorry. If provided it...
No, it's just, are you going to pay for Study?
You know what? I will pay for Study.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm going to draw off the Council of 4 anyways, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then does it result?
Oh, I don't have a response.
I have
And
no-
then what it flips into is I can discard lands and deal damage, and then when I discard lands, I'm
Okay.
Cool.
Tapped out Boros says okay.
going to exile Display of Power, Faithful Salvaging, Reiterate, Treasonous Ogre, and the Flame of Enor. Exile until next turn.
Who are you giving the invasion to?
I'll give the invasion to you, Kyle. It's 4 battle points.
Sure.
Draw 5.
I feel special.
And that's going to be my first main phase. I'll move to my second main phase, and I'm gonna swing on the battle with
I have
5
nothing.
damage.
Okay. I have still no blocker.
So I'm gonna flip my battle, and I get the
What
Pyre
is it
of
now?
the
Is
World
it just
Tree.
an enchantment now?
It's an enchantment, so I can discard a land card and deal 2 damage to any target, and whenever I discard a land, I implement.
Yep.
And that's gonna go ahead and
When you flip battles, do you cast them?
let's see.
It might say you get to cast it without paying its
You
mana.
cast it transformed.
Yeah, so that gives you another night.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, that's why I was asking.
All right, you
Pass
passing? All right, I will untap. Can I draw something that can get rid of that? Nope. Okay, cool. I'll play swap.
Get rid of your own curse.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh, it's exiled. Maybe no one will play it. I wasn't planning on playing it.
I was just worried about it being played on
Yeah,
me,
for
you know.
sure. For sure. That's fair. Oh, man. There's so much stuff in my hand I wish I could play. I guess I'm going to just tap 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Post back out. Maybe he'll stick around this time.
Maybe.
Maybe. And then I've got to discard a lot. So clean up.
That's why I haven't been too worried about the risk.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah,
12, 13.
It has occurred to me that I probably don't have to.
I can't. I can only do one thing a turn, so it's like it's fine.
Yep.
2, 11.
You can do it.
Yeah. I can do it. All
Alright.
right. I'm
Draw
cleaned
turn.
up.
Oh, we got there. We got him out. What a joy.
Nice.
Never didn't have it.
Whew. Sweating.
2, I will play a Mind Stone, not paying. I will pay 5, not paying, and I would like to invoke Justice. So I would return a permanent card from my graveyard to the battlefield, then distribute 4 ++ counters among any number of creatures and/or vehicles I control.
Target player control.
Target player. They're gonna be me.
You don't want to give me a bunch of +1/+1 counters?
No.
What are you returning?
I would be targeting Thembertroth.
I knew what it was.
If you guys aren't familiar with my chunky dragon boy.
Nope. So wait, that's your second spell, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll create a 4th night.
Does invoke Justice resolve?
I don't have a response, but I'm
I
last in
am
priority.
going to tap 3. I'm going to cast the instant side of Foulmire Knight, which is draw a card and lose a life.
And I have a
Cover?
question as well.
Mhm.
How many
I did not
mountains
draw
do you
a
have?
I have 3.
Which is going to kill everything except Bona. That's
Well, I keep getting punched, so I would like to not get punched.
Fair play.
Which, to be fair, I have a very punchable face with no blockers.
my poor commander is having a lot of trouble staying on the battle. Yes, that's resolved. I have no more responses.
Chunky Dragon resolve. It is a trampler. ETB deals 3 damage to each other creature without flying, and each player. So us 2. And
Oh,
then-
actually, so that won't kill my commander. Perfect. That will kill all 4 of my knights.
I will lose 3 life.
doesn't kill your commander. Where's this other toughness coming
My
from?
Sidar
It's flying.
Jabari has flying.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was looking at that, and then I see Eminence first. I'm like, okay, that's not a keyword. All right, and then we all lose 3. So I got on
Yep.
21.
I've
I'm at 20.
lost.
I'm at
Wait, why
20.
do we always?
Thembertroth hurts you too,
Oh, and each player. Gotcha.
It's a cool card.
and then I can exert him to make him fly. But flying
And
is
you're
very
gonna
hard for a
Put
chunky.
4 +1/+1 counters on him, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm gonna mill my mount, put 4 counters on it,
Oh, it's a
and
9/9.
yeah, I have a 9/9 trampler.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna be kind of mean at the end of your turn.
I deserve it.
I'm gonna tap 2, and I am going to reality shift Thembertroth.
Sure.
Okay,
I have a response to the reality.
Okay.
I'm going to discard a mount, 2 damage to the Sidar.
How much
Sorry,
damage?
Has 2 damage dealt to him.
Okay, that doesn't do anything.
You do have to pay 1 though. He has ward 1.
Oh, right on. Okay, I'll tap 1. Doesn't he have 3 damage counters on him?
No, he
No.
does not.
He does not. He's a flyer, so flyers weren't dealt damage by Thunderjaw.
Oh, cool beans.
Would you like to
Okay.
take? Would you like to take that back?
I learned a lesson. I'm happy to.
Okay.
Okay.
So reality shift resolved.
Oof.
So you get to manifest the top card of your library, and I'm not paying for risk.
Cool. Yeah.
Does that count as does council care about second spell on their turn? Only on their turn. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Only
yeah.
on their turn.
Yep. So it does not get.
I will then untap.
Yep, I would still like to end my turn.
We're good.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what I manifested.
Tap.
Okay.
I will draw. I will play Bonder's Enclave as my land.
I love that land.
It's a great land. That and War Room.
Yeah. Down tick. Go for the greed.
Yeah, I mean, 2 emblems is better than 1.
That math does check out. 2 is more than 1.
2 is definitely more than 1. That is absolutely correct.
Yeah. I will downtick and make a second emblem.
And now you guys have ward 1 twice.
They now have basically ward, and +2/+0.
Yeah.
Whew.
Unfortunately, I don't really have any. I guess I can tap 1 and play the Foulmire Knight. Not paying.
Okay.
I will move to combat. I will send Vona at Ori, and I will send Sidar Jabari at John.
Cole, by the way.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
My apologies.
Okay.
I keep trying to remember it, and it's not on your thing.
What? So that's 6.
6 flying coming at John, and 6 on the ground coming at Cole.
Go to 14.
I will gain
17.
You know, these knights don't feel very chivalric to me right now.
No, not at all.
So I have an attack trigger. Sorry, forgot to do that part first. I will draw, and I will discard a Flames, and then I will draw for the Alliance. And then once he deals damage, I will return Sky Hunter Strike Force.
So many cards I have to read today. This is wonderful.
Right.
It is a 2/2 with flying and melee, and as long as I control my commander, other creatures I control have melee.
Awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love that is my favorite part of the glut of products that we have, is that I don't know everything anymore.
Right.
Second main phase, I would like to tap Vona and pay 7 life to destroy your
The Pyre of the World Tree or the shared spells?
the Pyre of the World.
Okay.
There is no more firing. The fire has been stopped. You might have started it. But
We didn't start the fire.
That's the second time you've paid life, right?
That is.
How are you only at 33?
because Bona has lifelink.
Oh, does it? That's fantastic.
She synergizes with herself.
That's perfect. That's awesome.
She has vigilance and lifelink, and then you can tap her and pay life. I believe I have 7 cards in hand, so I will pass turn.
Damn, this sucks.
I'm gonna spend 1 blue, and I'm gonna cast Ponder. You can draw a card, John. I'm gonna choose with Gandalf to tap or untap target permanent. It's an island.
Cool.
Look at the top 3 cards of my library. I'm back in any order, shuffle or not.
So you've used all of them except Gandalf on top of the library, right?
Yes, so that will be the next. You'll blow up in the next. The 3 damage was earlier. That was the second mode that I chose.
I don't know if I took that damage. Should I go to 18?
If I mean,
I don't think I took it.
I was under the impression that I
All
didn't
right,
think.
all right, that's fine. I just don't remember doing it.
I'm gonna play a land for turn. It's another island.
You're gonna have to cast another spell as well. Did you draw off the ponder, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I drew off the ponder.
Okay. Draw for the Council of 4.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play for 5. Is it too late to ramp? Is it too late to ramp?
No, never.
I'm gonna play Gilded Lotus.
All right.
Never too late. Never too late to make.
I will create a knight.
I'm gonna tap the Gilded Lotus for 3 red. I'm gonna use a blue as well to bring out the Treasonous Ogre. I don't have a lot of life, but yeah, you know, at this point, blockers are OP.
Never too late to ramp.
And then I'm going to spend, go ahead and pay 2 and 3 life, going down to a 14 to cast the Flame of Enor. Because I control a wizard, as I cast this, I may choose 2 instead. And I'll go ahead and put my Gandalf back on.
I'm assuming you're not gonna pay for Rhystic Study, right?
No, I don't have the mana for it. So I'm going to choose 2. I'm going to draw 2 cards, deal 5 damage to target creature. It's going to be the melee knights. Yeah, it's.
It does have ward. It does have ward 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, it's going to deal 5 damage to the Council of 4.
Okay, sure.
It has 8
Yes.
Whatever.
Hit
Just,
this. It's fine.
What you got there? Is it just a token?
It's on my manifest. It's fine.
Your manifest?
You could hit Zur.
Yeah, I can, but at this point, we kind of got to work together. Us 14.
This is
gotta-
fine. This is fine over here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
here.
deal 5 damage to.
It was a Angel of Ruin.
Pass.
Yes, sir.
I will untap and I will draw. I'll play a swamp. I'll tap the swamp and the soul ring. I'm gonna cast Feed the Swarm on the Curse of Exhaustion. So I'll lose 4 life, but that thing. I still have 1 floating colorless
Uh-oh.
10. I'm gonna use that
Now
floating.
we're gonna pay for all those Ristic
Yeah.
Study triggers.
I'm use that 1 floating for my soul ring. I tap this for a white, tap this for 2. I'm gonna play Greater Aromancy. So all my enchantments have Shroud. So I still have 1 colorless floating. Oh, word times 2. There's a white and the colorless floating for Dark Steel Mutation. I'm gonna target Sidar. Tap 2 to pay for the ward 1 twice. So now it's 0/1. Loses all of their abilities. Let's see. Sell my floating mana. I'm going to.
And Darksteel Mutation has Shroud, right?
Yes, all of my enchantments now have Shroud.
Except for the Oromancy. The Oromancy does not have Shroud.
Ah, yes, other enchant. I will tap for a Teshar, Ancestors Apostle. Whenever I cast a historic, return target creature, mana value 3 or less. So that means I only have to discard 1 card at the end of turn. I'll move to combat.
I have a 4/2 flyer.
4/2 flyer. Damn. Alright. Kyle, I'm gonna send 1 in the air at you.
I've been Zerg.
Okay, I will activate ability to put 1 mana 3 or less onto the battlefield. And then I have to discard after that.
What do you get?
I'm gonna get. This actually doesn't. Gonna grab Grasp of Fate, but all this stuff is Ward 2. Have any good stuff left?
Do you have a Seal of Cleansing?
No. Don't know what that is.
Disenchant on an enchantment.
Okay, alright. I guess I could do. I guess I'll grab Heliod's Sun Crown. Pretty good one. Pay 2 mana. Give something lifelink. When I
Is
gain.
it a creature right now?
It is.
Yes, it is, right?
Yes, I believe so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. I guess I will discard a land and pass.
So I have to ask now. Are you running Ballista?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I just
not
have to ask.
I'm not smart enough to do stuff like that. Come on.
So now we're actually gonna have to pay attention to those Ristic Study triggers.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't really have much. Still, don't have a whole lot going on here. But yep, that is the end of my turn.
I'm gonna give you I'm gonna mill myself. Start there. We hit a wedding. I'm gonna pay 7 mana, and I would like to cast my commander. Not paying.
Nice.
He's an attack.
It is an attack trigger. It has haste.
Do I be mean?
I would. He's gonna attack you.
Yeah, I think I have to be mean.
I know. This was a calculated risk.
I would like to attempt.
I mean, everyone's tapped out. Whatever you're casting is probably gonna.
I would like to Baleful Mask.
Okay. Who gets to draw the card?
I am
Oh, you're
only
paying for it.
paying. I am only paying the 2. I'm only paying the 2.
All right. Are you paying for risk?
And then I am paying for Ristic.
Okay. Who gets the card?
How many cards does everyone have in their hand?
I have 6.
I have 8.
5.
I will give you the card then. Cole.
Okay.
Oh.
Exile and done.
He is exiled, yes. End of your... Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, I would like to tap 3
Oh wow!
to...
Thanks for the gifted sub there on Summon Squad. Really do appreciate that. That's very nice.
I would like to attempt
Hi,
to
J-Ro.
stroke of Midnight, the Greater Ornament.
Yeah, sure. You gonna pay for Ristic Study?
Let me check. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, that worked.
And then I will tap 3 and the Bonder's Enclave to draw a card. So untap.
Alright. Oh, I get a little 1/1 human.
Draw. I will play a Prairie Stream. That's my. I have 2 or more basic lands, so it comes in on.
Nice.
Are you sure?
I have a swamp and an island. I checked.
I was just trying to make a joke. I assumed you did. I didn't even know you were that close.
No, I only have 2. Okay. I think I just have to do it this way. I will tap 4, paying for the Ristic Study. To
Nice,
generous gift the Darksteel Mutation.
Yeah, I tried,
Now-
guys. I tried.
I know.
Does he can attack, right?
He never left the battlefield.
Yeah, so he can still attack. I would like to plus a fairy to draw 2 cards.
I will draw for the council.
I will discard an Aethersworn Adjudicator.
Oh, I love that card. Brings me back.
So what do you have for blockers, John?
I've got Tashar, Ancestor's Apostle, I've got a Knight, I've got Council of Four, I've got Heliod Suncrowned, and I have a human.
And Heliod's indestructible.
That is correct, he is
And
indestructible.
he is a creature.
He is.
Do you have anything that can block flying?
Yes, I do have a block.
Tashar. You have Tashar.
Yes.
I would like to send Vona. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of math here. So Vona is gonna go at Kyle. Skyhunter Strike.
You just give me a total.
Skyhunter Strike Force is gonna go at Cole, and Sidar Jabari is going to go at John. First, I have my attack triggers. Draw. I will discard an Ardent, and then I will draw for the Chivalric Alliance. So then they all have melee, which means
Except
they get
for
plus
the
one.
Sky Hunter.
No, he also has melee.
Yeah, he has a
This
native.
other creature.
Yeah,
But he also has melee.
One of the keywords on the
Oh
card.
my gosh.
Yeah, you missed it like I missed flying.
So they all will get +3/+3 because I'm attacking 3 different opponents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
And they all will also get +2/+0. So they're all going to get a total of 5 more power. So that will be 9 coming at Kyle.
Sure.
That will be 7 in the air coming at Cole. And that will be 9 in the air coming at John.
I will block the 9 in the air. Teshar.
Okay. I will gain 9 life from Bona.
I'm at 11.
I will return the Aethersworn Adjudicator to the battlefield.
Isn't that if it deals damage? Am I missing something?
Oh, no. Yeah, you blocked, didn't you?
Yeah, I did block.
Yep. So I will not return him to the battlefield. Then...
Heliod is no longer.
Taking a nap.
Yeah. He's gone.
He had a rough day.
Yeah, he's seen better days,
I'm going to tap Vona and pay 7 life to destroy.
My Codex Shredder.
I would like to blow up the Ristic Study.
That's perfectly fine. I'm tired of having to ask anyways. Drawing all these lands, not doing me any good.
Oh, drawn lands. Just
Yeah.
bragging, are you?
Yeah, I've got over half my hand is lands right now, just basic lands.
I'm a little jealous.
I am then going to tap 3 for a Phyrexian Arena.
Nice.
So we got him, guys. We just gotta
Right,
kill
right.
Vona and
Yeah.
then wait 35 turns. So we got this.
Pace Cake. I will kill myself. Don't worry about it.
All right. Cool.
I already played a land. I already did all that. I surprisingly don't actually have many creatures out, so I will pass.
Get him, Cole. Get him.
You can do it. I believe in you. We need you now more than ever.
All my knights are in my graveyard.
Can't do anything.
Alright, I got a land, John, zombie. So this is what I got. Basically can take out like Sidar Jabari. I can maybe take out Skyhunt or like Vona. I would love to be able to do all 3, but how many cards do you have in your hand?
Me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I never caught your name, proud nerd.
Nerd. Just call me nerd.
Nerd. Okay. How many cards?
6.
You got a nice grip there, so I'm imagining you have some.
Are you suggesting that he's playing tempo and like is beating us down while holding a counter magic? That sounds wild.
I have played 1 counter spell.
I know. It's been good.
It was well timed.
It was a good thing to counter.
What was it? It
Jamil.
was,
It was expropriate.
no,
I countered.
I countered
Oh, yeah.
expropriate.
Okay.
I countered Chimil.
Oh yeah. It was the only way for me to get more spells out. It really is. At the time, I feel like it was unnecessary.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend 2 red and 3 for the X, and then all of your knights have ward 2.
Ward 2.
Okay. So I'm gonna pass Comet Storm, and I'm gonna multi-kick it. So I'm gonna go ahead and multi-kick it. I think gonna go ahead and pay the addition from the Gilded Lotus to ward or like pay the ward cost. I'm gonna copy Comet Storm, where X is going to target your Sidar Jabari as well as your Skyhunt.
So you're paying 4 for the ward?
Yeah, 4 for the ward.
Dar and the Sky Hunter will die. I now have Vona and a Foulmire Knight.
Very scary. Very scary.
There is.
Yeah, and then that's it, fellas. I hope we can work with that a little bit and even the playing field. Leave
right.
it in your hands.
All right. I think I might be able to help a little bit. I'll untap.
It's not like I've been swarming the board.
I will draw. Perfect. I will play a Plains as a land for turn. Guess I'll tap white and blue. Gold Forge Thopteryx. Each legendary permanent I have has ward 2. 8. Sure.
That's Ward 2.
Yeah, Ward 2. Double the ward, baby.
Everybody loves Ward.
Alright, now they'll tap both Soul Rings in a black for Grasping Shadows. Whenever a creature I control attacks alone against Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. And I put a counter on it. After 3 counters, it transforms into a land. Let's do... So I have 1 floating from this. Black, white, 1 more. For Neva, Stalked by Nightmares. When it ETBs, turn target creature enchantment from my graveyard to my hand. I will return Curse of Exhaustion to my hand. I'm gonna tap out, and I'm gonna cast Curse of Exhaustion on Proud Nerd.
I am exhausted.
Heliod is a creature now. It's indestructible. I will attack with Zur the Enchanter, so now he has Lifelink and Death Touch and Flying.
Take 1.
Yes, and then I will search for an enchantment. I will gain 1, and I will put a +1/+1 counter because of Heliod. That will go on.
I am now at 2 commander damage.
Yeah,
Whoa!
we're getting there. Okay, find anything worth putting on the field. All my good stuff is actually in the yard. Oh, all that glitters go on post change.
That's a lot more damage.
It is.
That is a lot more damage next
So
turn.
now he is what? 1,
No,
2.
it's an attack trigger, so it's a lot more damage now.
Oh, hang on.
So yes.
I will not take.
So you
how
will
much
take.
damage is that
So
now?
it gets +1, +3, +4, +5. So it's a 6.
In that case, I would like to pay 3 to swords.
It has Ward 2, so you'll have to gain
I'm paying 3.
Oh, that's right. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that works. Gain 1. Well, I'll gain 5.
You'll
6.
gain whatever his power is.
6. All right.
Only 6? You only have 4 artifacts or enchantments?
Oh yeah, artifacts too. That's 3 more. Never mind. So that'd be 9.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just you're right. Oh, and the dinosaur. Damn, that would have been bad.
Could I not technically have swords in response to putting all the glitters on it so that it wouldn't get all
No,
the extra
you'd have to
health?
respond to the Zerg trick, and then he could have grabbed something else.
all right. I am tapped out. I did gain life. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Council of 4, and then Neva has a trigger since all that glitters went to the graveyard, and that is my turn.
Okay.
And you get to scry 1.
Drop turn. We have a Hall of Heliod's Generosity, so we're actually hitting our land drop this time. Alright. 1, 3, 4. Played to ready. I'll pay for stud.
There's no study.
No, study's gone.
Sorry, forgot. Duretti's gonna weld. I'll mill myself to get the final value out of it. Faithless Salvaging. I will weld out the Codex Shredder. I'm sorry, I'm gonna clean up my graveyard a little bit, and if you guys need stuff from it, please ask. I know I'm a graveyard deck. I'm gonna weld in the Angel of the Ruins.
Nice.
We are gonna pay the ward to exile Heliod and the Chivalric Alliance, and then I will play a Key to the City and pass.
I will create a knight.
At the end of your turn,
Yep.
I would like to mortify the Curse of Exhaustion.
I have no response.
Yeah, what
Not
does
last
what does that do?
Destroy target creature or enchantment.
Yep. No, can't do anything about that.
Alright, untap. Draw 2 cards because of Phyrexian Arena. Lose a life. Play another fun land in this deck, a Mutavault.
Good night.
It is a knight. It's a rare land knight. I'm going to plus to fairy and draw 2 cards.
I will draw a card.
I will discard an island and a Enchanter of Endless Water. Where are all my creatures?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm wondering where all my creatures are. I guess I just moved combat, and I will send Vona. I will send Vona at. I am sorry, Cole, but you're the only one she can attack.
That's fine.
It is a 6/4.
I will block with my treason.
It's a 3/3, right?
It's a 2/3.
Oh, it's a 2/3. The point is, my Vona won't die.
Yes.
I will gain 6 life, and then I guess I just will pass. I don't think there's anything I need to blow up with Vona, and I kind of feel like she might need to. It's not your. Oh,
I know.
it's not your turn,
I
John.
know. I know. I'm just pre-planning what the hell I'm gonna be able to do on my turn. I'm at a
I appreciate pre-planning.
yeah. I tried to do it as much as I can. Like, I knew I was gonna feed the swarm so I could cast more spells. I think this. Never imagined I'd have this many cards in.
I kind of wish I had more.
I have 34 creatures in this deck, and I've seen 12 of them so far.
Nice.
All right. So late to ramp.
You asked that last turn.
Never.
Okay.
But I'm gonna. I mean, I'm like, I'm backed into a corner here. I'm a rat, and
I'm sure.
I'm gonna.
I'm sure, but
Do you have rage?
For the record, I actually think John might be inferior than I am right now because I only have.
I don't disagree.
what? I mean, you have a life flinker and you can blow things up on your turn every turn and not worry about any consequences because you can.
I don't think you're far ahead of Nerd, but I do think you are currently ahead.
Because
If I blow something up with Vona, I leave myself completely open to attack.
but you also
Yeah,
have
but
40 life.
You threatened my life last turn,
This
bringing
is
me down
true.
to 1. So I just, I have to have like a little bit of.
I had to
don't
gain.
wanna
I had
have-
to gain. I wanted to gain a life, and you were the only one I could attack.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play for 3. I'm gonna ramp with a midnight clock.
That's like a reset. That's better than ramp.
Probably have enough mana.
You have to
just, like,
survive
spin it right
a
now.
couple of turns.
Yeah.
Um,
You can tap 3 to put a counter. I have enough mana to put a lot of counters on it right now.
Right. Not enough to, I really right now, I'm going to 5 on, it's kind of a perplexing chimera.
Oh, jeez.
I will get
Uh,
another night.
I don't like that at all.
then I will
Jesus.
go ahead and throw down blocker in the form of my commander, Gandalf the Grey.
Okay, what the hell does perplexing chimera do?
Basically,
Whenever an
it
opponent
means-
casts a spell, I can exchange it, and you get control of my perplexing chimera, and I get control of your spell. And so then you get to do the same thing to the next guy. So it's a cycle of giving. It
Oh,
just keeps
basically
giving back.
clutters things up because either no one wants to cast a spell or everyone is just exchanging their spells. They're not actually getting the spell that they want.
All right, cool. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done. I'll pass.
So I had done a lot of planning of what I was going to do on my turn. I now have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I'm gonna play a
Oy, oy, oy.
swamp as a land for turn. So I just can't just can't not draw cards. I'm going to tap Soul Ring for 2, an Eye of Ojutage for white, another white. For a Leyline of Sanctity, so basically I have hexproof.
Okay.
So are you gonna trigger the ability there?
No, I don't know. A nerd, Kyle. What do you guys think?
I have no
You got, I just
I don't think it's worth taking. I think you wait. Honestly, you wait for me to see if I do something stupid.
well,
Okay, I will tap another Soul Ring, tap white. I'm gonna play Tithe Taker. So during my turn, opponent's spells cost 1 more to cast, and abilities cost 1 more to activate, unless they're mana.
Would you like to chimera that?
no.
And I'm gonna do white, black, 1 of the floating mana I have left, 2 more for a Carmen Cruel Sky Marcher. It's a 2/2 flyer. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on her. There's not a whole lot of sacrificing going on. Would you like to
Yeah,
take
that's
that?
fine. No.
Alright, I will then tap, I guess I might as well, 3 for a Preacher of the Schism. 2/4 Death Touch. Whenever it attacks, the player with the most life or tied for the most life, create a 1/1 vampire, and if it attacks
Oh,
a while... Yeah, okay, cool. I will move toward combat. I'm going to send one of my Decayed Zombies at Proud Nerd. So it's a
I
2/2,
will.
and it has Death
Block.
Touch and Lifelink.
Oh, it has Death Touch and Lifelink.
Yes, because it's a single attacker and Grasping Shadow.
I will take.
And then I will sacrifice it because it has Decayed. I will get a +1/+1 counter on Carmen, pretty much, and I'll gain 2 life. And I will get another counter.
Oh, that chimera screws everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And now I only have 3 lands in my hand, so I will pass the turn.
Okay. Drop a turn.
Does the chimera's ability use the stack?
You exchange control of perplexing chimera, and that's
So, like, can someone respond to the
That's a
exchange of
Scryfall
control?
question.
Who knows? Oh, the editor is she's gonna have a heyday with this episode.
Uh,
I apologize in
ability.
advance to your editor. So it can be responded to. So like if he chooses to exchange
triggered
control of
ability.
so if he chooses to exchange control of the chimera with, say, your spell,
mhm.
I can respond to that exchange and do something.
Yeah, but then he could choose to respond. He could choose to take your spell because the thing is still under his control.
Right. There's no point where it's not under someone's control and able to. And like,
Correct. All right. Am I good to start my turn? All right. So I've already drawn. I'm gonna go up with the ready. I will get rid of a Stone Speaker Crystal and a Reconstruct History to draw 2 cards.
I will draw from Council of 4.
I will. I'd like to put Sneak Attack with Hall of Heliod's Generosity on top of my library.
That might be a good card to not let him play.
White, and 1. I would like to Secret Rendezvous. You and target opponent draw 2 cards.
So who's the target?
I have no. But I guess you have to declare your target.
I would choose Cole because he doesn't have Ward.
Yeah.
Okay, we draw 2 cards. I will draw Sneak Attack.
Oh, isn't it 3 cards?
2. Oh, 3. Yep, 3. I can read. Great.
Is that the first spell you cast this turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I will play my land for turn as a mountain. I will send the Angel at Nerd.
Me or Teferi?
Teferi. Sorry,
Very
you're right. And then I will cast my second spell for the turn in a Commander Sphere because it's never too late to run.
I will get a 4th.
I will pass.
At the end of your turn, I would like to attempt cast, since I have Vona, it only makes sense that I also have Vona's Hunger.
Yeah.
Each opponent sacrifices half the creatures they control, rounded up.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Would
cool.
you like to take control of that?
Like honestly, I wouldn't. But are you going to slay? I think honestly, I'd like to have a spell on my. I'm okay.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. So I just have to sacrifice 6. I'll sacrifice my tokens, and I will get 6 +1/+1 counters on Carmen Cruel Sky March. So she
You
has
get
a
1 from me.
Huh?
You
Yeah,
get
what-
1 from me.
Oh, nice. How many from? Just so I get a 6. So I had 1, 7, 8, 9.
When I had 1 as well.
Yep. So I have it's a 11 flyer.
What happens when she dies?
Nope.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, but she has ward 2, which is nice. It's nice.
Right. Okay, so you sacrificed the Chimera.
I did.
Great. I would like to tap Progenitor's Icon so that my next night spell this turn has flash. And I would like to tap 8 to recast
Tell
my
me this
commander.
is a Josu Vessel Kicker. Oh, no. Come on.
Any response to my commander?
No, I'm
No, I don't have any responses.
All right. I will then move to my turn and tap. I feel like this card got overlooked when this set came out, but it's really good.
It is a pretty cool card.
Draw for the arena and for turn life.
I'll be honest, I only see that card as the Jeffrey Palmer Paddington version. And I had to figure out what it does. And even when I look at your board, I see Paddington.
All right. I will play a Path of Ancestry tapped as my land for turn. Now I get to scry. I will tap 2, a white and a blue, for a Marshal of Zalfir. It's a 2/2. Other knights I control get +1/+1, and I can tap a white and a blue and tap it to tap another target creature.
Okay.
Nice.
Any response to that?
No.
tapped out.
Okay
Oh,
was
I-
my response.
I
Yeah.
don't have Teferi anymore, so I can't do anything there.
What's...
Sorry, I figured 2 emblems was enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't draw cards. That's actually what I need to do. All right, so you still have Carmen. She's huge.
She is huge.
She's been going to the gym.
She,
Working out.
She has
she,
ward.
she
Okay.
does have ward 2. That's correct.
I would like to send. You don't have any blockers, do you, Kyle?
I do not. I have it already.
I feel like this game
No.
does sort of start needing to wrap up.
I
Mhm.
don't disagree. It's after midnight, my time zone.
So
Yeah.
I will send Vona and Sidar at Kyle.
I would. Do you have any attack triggers before I die?
I have my attack trigger to draw. I
You
will
know what?
dis-
I'm gonna give Vona unblockable.
Okay.
And I will discard. I will discard a Sunken Hall.
I-
Move to damage.
Move to eliminated.
You will take
Nice.
12 damage. I will gain 6 life. Sidar Jabari trigger. I will.
So
Kyle
Yeah.
dies.
Yep.
Share the spoils. Half the player now exiles an additional card off the top.
Aerial
This
Knight
is-
of Windgrave.
It's a swamp.
Pondrify.
If anyone wants to
That-
play a swamp.
that Chimera, I was gonna play a Chroma and just start swinging around, and then
We could have talked about it. I'm
was,
sorry.
If anyone, it was Aerial Knight of Windgrave for me.
Okay, cool.
So then Sidar Jabari trigger. I will return.
Put the swamp down here in case anyone wants to play a swamp.
I will return the Ether Sworn Adjudicator.
I like. Look forward to playing it again.
Second
Honestly, it
main
was really
phase. I would like to tap Vona and pay 7 life to blow up Carmen,
Okay.
and I will pay 2. And I will pay 2 for the ward.
Carmen.
So we figured out where in the world she is.
Carmen is dead.
Sandy dead go.
Thank you.
Yeah,
all I
that's
got.
unfortunate.
Not my best word. Not my best word.
It's okay. I still
Alright.
gotta kick that. But
That is unfortunate.
Then I would like one. So it was It was Swamp and a Pongify was the other thing.
Yep, punch.
I kind of don't want that Pongify.
Yeah, but what else could it be? Luna? Could even be a boat. Maybe
I'm
it's
going
like
to I'm going to take the gamble, and I'm going to pay 1 to Pongify the council. Actually, sorry. Does the Goldforge Optrix itself have ward?
Each legendary permanent control has ward. Yes, it does.
And it has ward itself as well.
Yes, it does.
So I would have to pay 3.
Oh, it just has ward. Yeah, it just has
Wait,
ward
yeah.
too. Yeah, so but he has to pay for punch.
No, but the Goldforge Optrix I don't have to pay ward on.
It
It
does.
does not. It itself doesn't have ward.
It
It
says
is not a
each.
legendary itself.
Yes,
It's not legendary.
that's not. Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm going to just pay 1, and I'm going to Pongify the Goldforge Optrix.
That's fine. I was
And then-
saw a word in front of creature. I was like legendary. That's the word.
I will exile, no whammies, a Murderous Rider.
Cool. Cool.
So, can you cast the adventure side when it's exiled?
I don't think so.
Because you get to. Oh, is it adventure from hand? I don't know.
I don't believe so. I think it's.
All right, we'll go with no.
You say you pass the turn?
No, I'm trying to decide if I want to use the Murderous Rider or.
You can only cast one.
I can only cast 1, so I
Sure.
don't have to answer that question.
I will create a knight.
I read the cards. We've already
John, we need a
established-
monkey.
Oh yeah, that's right. What's
You're
the
a
power?
3/3 monkey.
A
He's
3/3.
green.
So you traded your 1/3 for a 3.
The value.
I think that is the end of my turn. My graveyard is almost as big as my library.
Again, as a reanimator player, you guys are speaking my language.
All right, I'm gonna play mountain. So John, you'll for a red and a blue, it's gonna be a goblin electro blocker. He's an electromancer.
No,
You're
electro
primarily gonna use him as a
Yeah,
blocker.
it was.
Electro
you named it,
blocker sounds better.
I realize that that sounds like it could be a card name. So it just my stuff costs. But then I'm gonna for 4 my Gilded Lotus Archmage Emeritus, who's Magecraft. Whenever I cast or copy a spell or instant sorcery spell, I draw a card.
I will create another knight.
Then I'm going to spend and we're snared by the Mara. This is a Doctor Who card, but I'm gonna go ahead and choose to copy it with Gandalf the Grey. But each opponent faces a villainous choice. You exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card, and I get to cast that spell for free. Or you exile the top 4 cards of your library and take damage equal to the total CMC of. So I'm copying that. You have to do that choice twice.
That's fun.
I guess I will.
But you get to
I'll
know
get
the
to
result
draw
of one
2
before you
cards.
make the choice of the other.
Yes.
Yeah,
So the first choice goes around.
So I will draw because you're drawing because of council. All right, and then I will exile Bolus's Citadel.
Oh god.
And
Yeah.
3 more cards. Oh, wait, that's for me? You're
yeah.
giving it to me?
Yeah,
Awesome.
because you can't really cast shit off the top, I guess.
A lot of life.
No.
You have 10 permanents.
Does he have 10 non-land permanents?
Oh, 10 non-land permanents. I'm going to take the risk and exile 4. Is it exile or
Yeah.
They get exile.
no? Exile. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Big whammy, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy.
2 lands, an Etchings of the Chosen, and an Acclaimed Contender. So I will take 6.
Okay, and then the original will go off. Draw my second card from the Arcane.
That could have been a lot worse, although I wanted that.
It is cooped up. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Pay 3 mana to exile enchanted creature, which is 2 colorless and a white. So I don't believe you'll be able to do that part.
I'm going to do the 4 again.
Big
Yeah.
whammy, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy, big whammy.
2, 5, and a Kindred Dominance. So I will take 12.
Ah,
Nice.
nice. So you're gonna cast the cooped up, and if you do, what are you?
So I don't really
That
want to
hurt.
pay the mana here to get the ward cost off of these knights. So it's gonna have to be like, do you have any strong creatures that aren't?
The
his
legendary
legendaries don't
I don't have
Legendary
ward
don't
anymore.
ward.
The only thing with ward, I have hexproof but none of my stuff has ward, so you can give it to anything.
The count. I guess no.
It wouldn't do anything. I'm not attacking or blocking with it, but you could. I've got a 3/3 with Menace, a 2/4 with Death Touch, a 2/1 that doesn't. I'm not going to do anything. My Knights, my Monkey. I don't
I'll
really.
do the death touch.
Well, you just did 18 damage.
Yeah.
See?
That Kindred Dominance would have come in handy.
I agree that's the right choice, though. Whenever someone plays combustible gear, I'll just hit me with it. Let me see.
All right, then I'm gonna spend 1/3 to cast Big Score, and as in cost to cast the spell, I'm gonna discard a land tower. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and I'm gonna create 2 treasure tokens, and I'm gonna draw an additional card off Archmage, and then Gandalf deal 3 damage.
Sure. I will go down to 19.
Does John have more life than I do now?
That's Ooh, yeah.
What's the thing that makes your attacker have death touch and lifelink?
It is Grasping Shadow, but once it gets 3 counters on it, it gets transformed into a land.
Is it an enchant?
It is currently an enchantment, yes. Alright.
How many counters does it have on it now? It has 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so once it transforms into a land, you don't get the death touch and lifelink.
That is correct. Yeah. And it only gets a counter if I attack with only 1 creature, so.
It's I'm gonna actually cast one more card. It's this for 3.
You're gonna pay 7 life to cast something off the top of your library?
I am actually
Pay 6 life. Live on the edge.
Alright.
Do it.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Rowan, the Scholar of Sparks. She makes my instants and sorceries cost 1 less, and her +1, which I'm gonna do right now, is gonna deal 1 damage to each opponent. And if I've drawn 3 or more cards this turn, she deals 3 damage instead. So I've drawn several cards from the archetype.
I will go down to 16.
Yeah, and you know,
Got 12.
there we have it. Let's call that a turn.
Alright.
Treasure untapped.
I will untap.
That was indeed a turn.
That was a pretty good one. I'll draw for turn.
I lost 24 life that turn. That's a pretty good turn.
Play a I am going to tap to 4 and 6 to craft Eye of Osher Tear, and I'm going to pick some stuff. Oh, it just tapped. Damn, that sucks. It's going to kind of stinks. I really didn't think it was going to do that. Enchantment creature and enchantment creature. So what happens is it crafts with 2 cards that share the same type. Then I can tap this. The next spell you cast this turn of the chosen type can be cast without paying its mana cost. I guess I'll choose. I was kind of hoping I didn't read good. And I will pay 5 for a Primordial Gnawer. When it dies, I discover 3. It's a 5/2, and when it dies, I just discover 3.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll pay 4 for Ashiok's Reaper. Whenever an enchantment I control is put to the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card.
Sure.
And, playing all these because the rest of my hand is just lands. I will move towards the combat. I'm going to send Neva Stalked by Nightmares. It's a 3/3 with Menace. I'm going to send it at Nerd, so it will gain Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. I mean, I don't have any. I don't have any flyers anymore, unfortunately.
No, but that'll put you at 19, which is a lot.
Well, yes, but you'd have to block.
It's going to be at 19 regardless.
Yeah, unless you have.
That's true. I mean, I could blow it up, but I don't know if that's the right target. Just some math. Yeah, I'll just take 3.
I will gain 3. Grasping Shadows now has 3 counters on it. It will transform.
Are you tapped out?
Not anymore, but I have 1 mana, yeah. But,
And then what do you have, Cole?
I have 1 treasure and 3 untapped creatures. My instant sorceries cost.
and yeah, I will just pass turn.
End of your turn, I would like to activate the icon.
You'll have to pay a mana to do that, but sure.
Why do I have to do that?
Tithe Taker.
Tithe Taker.
If you activate
Do I
an
have to pay a
ability,
mana to activate its ability too?
yeah, abilities your opponents activate cost 1 more to activate unless they're mana ability.
Okay, I will pay 1 for that, and then spells cost 1 more too, right?
That is correct. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A doozy of a game.
To flash out a Vodalian Wave Knight. Whenever I draw a card, I put a +1/+1 counter on each other knight I control.
I have a response.
Yes, I thought you
I
might.
would like to pay 1 treasure, and reduced by 2, so it should cover the Tithe Taker. I'm going to cast Mystic Reflection. I'm going to make your Vodalian Wave Seeker enter as a one of make him a monkey.
I would like to respond.
Yes.
Fair enough. And I'm so sorry, but on cast as well, I'm gonna untap or untap target permanent, and untap my.
So that's a cast trigger. So
It's on cast.
that untaps before I can respond.
Yeah, it's on cast. So I guess that trigger goes onto the stack.
Okay, so I would like to respond to the Mystic Reflection
Okay.
by
Yes.
paying the extra 1 for a counter.
Well,
There's a lot of math to
Draw a
keep track of.
You tried. You really did. Whew.
I'll look
Untap.
Get him, get him, get him.
I am basically dead. How many flyers do you have?
Draw for arena and for turn.
Oh, I will draw a card for council.
I will put 2 +1/+1 counters on. I'll use Knight.
That's fine. Put
It's-
this on the go to bed bracket. That's fine.
Yeah, it's true. It's
I'm trying to close out. I'm trying to end the game here.
I know you are. I'm just joking around. You're doing great.
yeah, you're doing good.
All right. So now you have 3 untapped mana.
Yes.
And how many cards in your hand?
Just 5.
How do I do this?
You kill me, you'll be defenseless.
You can
Well,
just send
I'm
2
just-
flyers in the air at you. I don't have any
I'm
flyers.
just trying to think if you have another counter spell in your.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's possible.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I guess I will. I guess I just go for it and see if you have one. 1, 2,
Sometimes you just gotta make them have it.
3, 4, 5 to raise the palace, returning all non-knight creatures to their owner's hand.
Well, yeah, I mean, this isn't really a counterspell deck. The only counterspell I've revealed is I do have nothing that will return my non-knights, which are all.
Sure. So I will also return all my non-knights, which I have a couple of.
So I believe you are both defenseless now.
No, I have 2 knights.
Oh yeah, you do have 2 knights. Okay.
At least it's not 8 crazy nights.
Yes. It's true.
Okay, so I will move to combat. I will declare Vona at Cole for 9. And then Aethersworn Adjudicator, Sidar Jabari, Marshal of Zalfir, and the Foulmire Knight will all be declared at John.
Okay, I'll block the 2 on the ground.
I do have an attack trigger first.
Oh, yes.
Sidar Jabari.
Right.
Draw. I will discard the planes.
That does put a 1/1 counter on your knights, right?
Yep, that does put another 1/1 counter on my knight.
Bigger.
So math time. That is
I-
10 coming at you, Cole.
Okay. I
And
do have
then
a
I-
response on, like, before we move to damage, like, after blocker.
Okay.
So I will block the 2 on the ground, so I'll have to take everything in the air.
I
Okay.
declare no block. But I will go ahead and pay off the top with Bolas Citadel. I'm going to cast Electro Dominance for 2, and then X being 4. It's going to deal X damage. Oh, do you still have Ward?
I do
Yes.
still have ward.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to, yeah, so it'll be 4 damage to Bona, and then,
Do you have enough to pay for ward?
yeah, I have mana from the Guild of Lotus. So I'll be, or like 2, is it Ward 2?
Just ward 2. So you're doing
I-
4 damage to Vona. She is
Going
currently.
to-
She has more than 4 toughness. You know that.
That's fine. I with Electro Dominance, I may cast a card with mana value X or less.
Okay.
Down to 1. Flash in.
Oh,
Wait,
so
oh.
so before blockers, you're doing this.
So you're doing this before blockers.
Oh, you know what? I actually I forgot about the ward, and so no, yeah, you're absolutely correct. I think you go ahead and kill me. I kind of thought I forgot about the ward, and so I was planning on doubling the damage to Avona, and then I was like, oh, okay, well I'll block, but that was on my bad. You swing for good game.
Okay, so that's 10 to you, so I will gain 10 from that.
How much in the air am I taking?
That's 7, 8, 9, and 7, 8, 9, 18. Oh no! Could I draw one more card anywhere?
And John, you do lose the soul.
Oh, before damage. Can I do this before damage?
What?
Activate my Bonder's Enclave and draw a card,
I guess.
and put another +1/+1 counter on each of my flyers.
Yeah, that'll do it, I think. Oh, man. What a game. Whew,
That was wonderful.
That is nuts. All right. It is late, so we'll
That was a heck of a game.
we will sign off really quick. I guess we'll start with Cole because he's the only other content creator. Go ahead and show your shit, bud.
Hey, yeah, guys. My name's Cole. I do the Urcast podcast with my buddy Corey. We're a commander-based podcast on Spotify, iTunes, all those fun services. Check me out on Love and Mana on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for the fun game.
Awesome. And next guest, we got Proud Nerd.
Yes,
Second time on the channel.
Thank you for having me on again. Hopefully, this wasn't too mean and I can come back for a third time.
We'll see.
Well, this wasn't as mean as Lord of the Nazgul, I don't think. So, but yeah, proud_nerd_1 on Twitter. I just fill on streams when people need them, like tonight. And I'm always happy to play games with cool people. It was nice to meet both of you. Cole, I'm sorry I called you Corey at one point.
Oh, that's no worries, man.
It was like 4 times, but I just thought it was funny, so I didn't correct it.
Was it? Oh, sorry.
It was only twice. It was only twice. It's not
I
a
knew
big
it
deal.
started. I
Who's
knew it was
counting?
something. I knew it was something that started with CO and was 4 letters.
I had
And I
said
just-
Corey as well during my introduction, so I put that earworm in.
Did you really?
Oh, well,
I didn't even
okay.
catch.
I meant
So it's
well,
your- so
it was
it's your
because I was
fault.
mentioning the podcast that I do with Corey. I said Corey very loudly.
Okay, so it's your fault.
Yeah.
But yeah,
play.
it was nice meeting both of you. Pleasure playing with you. That was a good game. Yeah, that's it. I'm always happy to play games if people need them. You can feel free to message me on the Twitters.
Awesome. All right, and last but definitely not least, we have Kyle.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kyle. Don't forget in this holiday season that the world will tell you you're supposed to smile. You don't have to. Sorry if your family's toxic. Sorry if you have hard memories. Sorry if you're missing people. It's okay to take care of yourself.
Awesome. Touching. But that's gonna be it. I'm John from Chaotic Commander. You can find me here. You can find me on YouTube or Twitter.